Da, 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 da. Hello there, and welcome to the latest Streamulus, everybody. I'm sorry that in the last video I uploaded, I didn't say hello at the start. That was embarrassing when I was rendering and and it didn't have the start of the video. I, didn't wait long enough, and, sometimes the VOD cuts off the part where I say hello. I don't know, it was OBS's fault. But I didn't say hello at the start of my last video, and I'm embarrassed. But hello, let's run a quick anime intro real quick. This time it's a real anime intro from a real anime. Comment if you know the anime. If it counts as an anime, I think it counts as an anime. It was made by Studio Trigger, so it's gotta be an anime. Eyes burning away through me. Eyes destroying so sweetly. Now there is a fire in me, a fire that burns. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. I could just stop it there, but let's just run the intro. With the disco beat. Classic Franz Ferdinand. This fire is out of control. I'll burn it, I'll burn it, I'll burn it, I'll burn it down. I'll burn it, I'll burn it, I'll burn it, I'll burn it down. Alright, there's the anime intro. I watched Edge Runners. That was a pretty cool show. We might yap about Edge Runners today. That might be today's yap. But regardless, now that I've got my cringes out, let's look at the deck we're going to be playing today. We're going to be playing Purple. We're going to be playing Halt, which will probably be one of Purple's best decks going forward, along with Explore, but I don't like Explore. I'm not very good at Explore. Even this deck, I'm not that good at. It's a pretty hard deck. You gotta, if I'm being honest, I miss my, people play around my combos a lot, and you have to, playing for this card is kind of difficult. You only ever really get it up to the first effect, up to the three explores usually. But it's fun. It's got a lot of tools. It's got a lot of combos to get ahead. It's got a lot of ways to beat all the top decks. We're playing with Temptation for fun, which I don't think is necessarily the best way to play it, but it's really fun to play it with Temptation. The deck is kind of all about these 1/2s that kind of loop more value. If you get Cerebello to set up a Carlos Miyamoto, then Cerebello will trigger his own effect, which will halt again, and then you can get another card out. Maybe you get the second effect from Carlos, or you play out Watcher is your best card to... Yuri and Halt, no Alice. I didn't have room for Alice. I could add Alice back in. Alice is a good fun of, but she's kind of Yuri is important. Yuri is one of the big focuses of the deck is getting to Fading Consciousness. We could make room for Yuri. I suppose we could make room for, Alice. But what do we cut? I guess we cut Devil Trigger is just a good fun of to let me, compete with people who are better than me. We'll cut one Maria for an Alice. We'll try it out. But Alice doesn't do... there's a lot of times where she, is, kind of, do nothing. She's good pressure, but you already have, pretty good pressure with, your tools and stuff. I'm not really struggling to end the game, so I don't know if I need Alice so much. We already have Marias. I don't know, I think it's fine without Alice. But we'll play her for a little bit. I am not the most confident on this deck. I don't have the perfect deck list, in my opinion. But as far as Purple goes, it's pretty fun. We'll see how we can do. Yuri is all over the Halt, all up in Halt. I should have played around this if I was paying more attention. Maybe next time. Maybe the next Alfonso Proto we will play around. No, that was pretty good. Very smart play from them. I shoulda, woulda bounced, I guess. Now we're just gonna sack down. We're just gonna let ourselves go down to 10 maybe? And then play that at 2? That's a terrible play. We didn't draw good this time. We need more Yuris. We need to not have Devil Trigger in the deck. Maybe. Maybe a card other than Devil Trigger would be good. I added Devil Trigger in for fun, but now our fun of is Alice, so we should probably drop Devil Trigger. Oh, there's Alice. Let's see if she's good. Oh no! They still have Mundus on board. We're getting slaughterized. Not the best way to start, but you know, I wasn't expecting a lot from myself on halt. That's why we're gonna play green later. We're gonna play green and we'll do better and we'll have more fun with green. I don't know why I halted them here. It felt like it was time to halt them. Which truly it was. It was time to halt them, but maybe not in the way that I did. They must have thought that was Maria. We can certainly still do this. Certainly. It's favored even. What do you Tobin of the changes? I don't know what Tobin means, but I think that the changes are amazing and I'm excited and it only makes this will be a strong fun deck next season. But I'm like so excited for next week. Like at the moment I'm not excited for TEPPEN and because the season is like over, it's very solved. But I'm so excited for the coming week. Like, the coming week coming up is, like, the Switch 2 release, which I've been so excited for, like, more than anything ever. In a long time, since being an adult, it's been, like, the most thing I'm excited for. And now I'm also excited for the TEPPEN season. So it's a second thing to be excited for. Yeah, the quest halt action is, like, it's like Disneyland. That's a Disneyland card. That card is very rarely going off the way you want it to. We should probably move on to the next match, if we're being honest. I think we got bodied this time. Put the man back! You can't touch my man! My Carlos Mencia! Ah. Okay. Let's try... Alice was terrible. Not that something else would have been much better. Dang, I wasn't even sure if, like, many people would come out to the stream just because it's, like, a boring season, but there's still, like, the usual, like, amount of people. Thank you, everybody who's coming out. Let's go into deck edit really quick. Devil Trigger, not happening. Alice is fine. We can keep her as the fun of. The one of fun of. Triple Maria is probably not necessary. Like, Alice is just hard to set up and stuff. What else did he... only mentioned Alice. What's another good halter? I guess I'm just going to put the third Maria back in. But next season I will put an Ursula in there. That'll be fun. Fun and cool to play a spider. I will relive the scene from Lord of the Rings where there is a spider. A big delicious spider that captures everybody and scares everybody. Sheila the spider. Yes, yes, yes. That will be the goal of next season. I'm excited to play Purple Halt. And I'm not going to play Locke. I wasn't playing it. Well, maybe we'll check out Locke. I don't know. It could be worth checking out as like a fun aggro deck. As yeah, Oracle, it's like I've been mostly playing other games, but it's like, oh, I still gotta practice. I gotta keep locked in. Like it's like, oh, see, like I'm getting distracted right now. It's like I could stop playing and still know what's happening. Like it's not the most exciting season. But I still want, like I was like, well, streaming is so much fun that I'm still gonna play. Like I'm not gonna like I still gotta practice so I can show up and stream. So I did still like practice and play this deck a little bit and like hone it a little bit for my personal skills. It's mostly based on somebody's deck. I don't remember who. It was mostly based on some top player's deck. But you know, I made some changes for my own skills from what I was playing to make it easier to play. I don't remember what they were. Like, I think I added more juries initially, and then I was like, well, you don't really need 3 jury, because you're only hitting the 3 explore effect on the ambition card thingy. The whatever it is card. And I know for some people, like, some people don't play TEPPEN too much, and they just watch the streams, so it's like, for those people who want to watch TEPPEN, but not necessarily play TEPPEN, I gotta be here. Like, oh my gosh. I've got to document the badness of the season, and you know, it's just because I'm tired of it. Like, the main problem with this season is that it's a season that lasted 2.5 months. It's like it's the same as last season, and this season itself was like the longest season ever. It was like 5.5 weeks instead of the usual 4. Okay, can we beat Sekia? Can we beat a top 3 deck? Of course, we're playing what's ostensibly like a top 5 deck. If it has Jury, probably. It's not as good without Jury, that's for sure. Ah! Why'd I mistime that? I feel like I'll blame lag. I'll just blame lag this time. Fading Consciousness is the card that's good. Let's pop it now. Alright, feeling good, feeling confident now. Of course, Sekia is like... They're probably going to end at 30 life, you know. We got Alice. Just does 5 to everybody. Dang it, man. I'm sure I timed that better than that. I'm sure I was fast enough. In my mind, I was good. Felt like I timed it good, but whatever. I'd rather not take the 7. It'd be hard to come back from. Manon, I tried out. When I initially built the deck, I thought Manon was fun, but she's like really clunky. She feels really clunky. Like, she requires some specific hands. She cuts down on what tech cards you're allowed to play. Like, it's fun to play this Ada and go infinite and like win in the late game. Not that it's amazing to play the Ada. I'm not very good at using it, but it's really fun and cool. Alright. That's nice. This past week I got into Pokemon TCG Pocket. I can't with that game. Like, it's just too expensive, really, is my main problem. I would play it if it were cheaper, but it's like the most and we've leveled up 18 times? What? How did we level up 18 times? Is that real, chat? How did I do that? Ada is carrying us. We leveled up 18 times, but we only... it just doesn't seem right. Leveled up 20 times? What leveled up that many times? Like, Pokemon TCG Pocket, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I think that now that they added Rare Candy, it's a lot more interesting, I feel like. There's a lot more cool, like, decks you can play now. But when I was playing, I was really, like, not, like I still have the game on my phone, and I open it sometimes, but it's just to open a pack, and then I immediately close it, because I don't get anything good. And it's like, what am I going to play? Am I just going to play Darkrai Palkia or whatever? Darkrai Giratina? That's what I have. And the answer is no, that's really boring to play. My main problem, I guess, is just the acquisition, really. Okay, I was thinking I could play out of the going down below 10, but I guess we have to play into it. No choice. I don't know how Pokemon TCG can get me back in. I feel like I was completely soured on the game when it... Yeah, I installed Pocket a while ago. It just became boring to me. Yeah, I feel like deck building's not very fun in that game. Even though, like, a lot of cards are viable, it's just not that fun to deck build. Well, honestly, no, it's because a lot of cards aren't viable. What am I saying? Like, it's just like, it just doesn't suit my deck building styles. I don't know, it just doesn't suit my brain. Oops, I forgot she don't block. All three of them things. We needed all three to have a stance. Bouncing. Not sure what to do yet. Like, even if I had, like, the more strong fun cards, would I even play Pocket? Like, if I had, like, the good Charizard and the rare candies and the Solgaleo and stuff, would I even play? Like, I don't know. It does seem fun. Like, I did have fun for a little bit playing, like, the first season was fun, at least. Even though it got super, like, predictable and, like, really slow, rolly. Like, you just charge up a big guy and go for a single swing. And then the Druddigon meta was, like, really boring. And then I haven't played the new one, so I don't know what... I can't say anything about the rare candy meta. But it does seem more interesting. I would absolutely get back in if it didn't cost, like, $50 to play one season. Minimum. It costs like $50 minimum to play one season. For one deck, pretty much. Well, TEPPEN, I don't have to spend Jack on. I'm like, a new set comes out tomorrow. Maybe I'll spend $50 on it. Because, like, the stuff I pulled from the last set, it's like I didn't want to spend money, so I couldn't do anything with it. I pulled, like, I pulled a Alolan... Not Alolan. I pulled Paldean Clodsire. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? This seems terrible. Yeah, the mechanics just aren't super engaging in Pocket. There's just not enough good interaction. Like TEPPEN, it's like I'm constantly getting punished and stuff, while in Pocket, it's just about, like, who set up better, whose deck is faster, who drew better. Well, here it's, like, about who's getting these sick, nasty punishes. And, of course, Leviathan's playing a role, like, because she's busted, but, you know what I'm talking about. It's mostly about who's better. Well, maybe I'm hating. Maybe TCG Pocket is a very skillful game. It wasn't when I played. I'm okay with aggro because the game was so boring when I played it. So if it was a little faster, that would be good, probably. For Alligator, I like For Alligator. For Alligator's cool. He's got the big booty. He's got the shaking booty attack. How'd they give it infinite flight? Because of Devil Trigger? Are you kidding me? Oh, we have this guy. I needed to use this guy, not this other card. Yeah, like, I want to play the cards that I have. Like, I want to play the Paldean Clodsire. But they didn't make poison good, so I can't. You know, I guess that's, like, how meta goes in every game, but... But I don't know, in Pokemon TCG, it just makes me sad. I wanted to play the Clodsire. Okay, we dealt with one card. We dealt with 2 cards. We're still in this. But you know, like I'm like talking about it, and I don't feel right hating on a game that I don't actually play. Like, it could be like Axel. If it appeals to our Replords in the audience, then it can't be too bad. I don't know why I'm still playing. We losed. We basically losed. Like, I like a fast card game. Like, one of my problems with TCG when I played it, Pocket when I played it, was that it was a very slow game. Like, I could not play it on my lunch break, or on my 15-minute break at work. Because I'm a child, so I get a 15. It just took too long, and sometimes I'd be coming back from break and I'd be like, sorry, I'm playing Pokemon, and my coworkers would give me, like, judging looks, and I'd be like, I don't want to lose, I'm still playing, sorry, and then I wouldn't do it again because it was embarrassing. They probably weren't judging me, I was just embarrassed because that's an embarrassing thing to do. It was mostly in my head. But not entirely, I don't think. I think they were somewhat judging me. I think that's a good way to put it, Oracle. Like, it's flashy and it's fast. But yeah, my main problem is that it's too expensive and deck building isn't super expressive. Or at the very least, interaction isn't super expressive yet. Oops, I needed to lock that. Oh my gosh, embarrassing. Let's just bounce everything. Let's just do... Okay, I should try to focus and not hate. All this hatred is making me lose. They're bouncing Hirschlock. That'll kill that. Wait, no, it won't. Darn, it would almost kill that if I were better at the game. Just kidding, I'm just... Why am I getting down on myself? It would have killed if... there's no way. Like, and on my PC, my Pokemon Pocket account, I have, like, a bunch of cool cards. I have, like, a decent amount of cool cards. And I'm like, I should trade them away, because I'm, like, thinking of uninstalling the game. Because maybe I'll check out the new set and see if I can get cards that are cool. That would really be the decider, wouldn't it? Is if I can play the game. If I get the cards that let me play the game. Or I can spend Mooney. But I don't want to do that. So I'm in a bind. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to do that at first. I took a little too long to react. Almost took too long to react. It was fine, actually. Wow, we are continually winning games we have no right to win because our deck is really good. We'll keep it on the level for now. Yay! Yeah, I'm just thinking about Pocket still, and it's like I wish I could offer a more nuanced take. Being up to date and like I could like be like I still play, it sucks. No, I guess I'm an ex-player, even though I opened the packs. Didn't really mean anything to you. See, that's truly the end. I just opened the game to like stim, basically, where it's like, what am I doing? My phone's open. I haven't opened a Pokemon pack today. Let's open it up, and it's like it doesn't make me feel anything. So because I'm not playing, like I don't know what I'm pulling for. I'm just not invested anymore. There was like a momentary hype, but it has faded for me. If I were invested, it's fun to open packs in the game. Like it's not a poorly made game or anything. It's a very good dopamine simulator. It kind of just reminds me of too much of Pokemon Unite, which I did not enjoy my time with. I spent like 200 hours on Pokemon Unite, and I think 200 hours, like more than I'm embarrassed to say. During COVID, I think it was during, maybe it wasn't during COVID. That's just my wannabe excuses. Yeah, it was probably during COVID. I probably didn't have anything else to do. I played a lot of Pokemon Unite. But that's one of the most poorly balanced games I've ever played in my entire life. Pokemon Unite, like they would just cycle through like making different mistakes and screwing up the balance every month. And people would just be like, I guess it's Absol's turn to run the game. I guess it's Pikachu's turn to run the game. There's no halts. See, Alex isn't very good. This guy's dangerous to me. Like, Pokemon Unite, the problem was that there was... Well, okay, so the gameplay problem was that everybody played the same. Like, there's just 2 buttons on every character, so most of them play pretty similar. There's so many screens to click through. Yeah, they want to keep you in there. Like I would continually close the game. The way that I know that I'm not like invested in Pokemon Pocket is when I would open the game, it would say the game closed while opening a pack just now. Last time you were in, it closed while opening a pack, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even finish. I didn't even like go to engage with the game. I just opened a pack and left. So I should just uninstall it. Maybe I will after stream. But the new pack is dropping tomorrow, so I'll at least open 1 pack of that. Like, why not? I'll receive a little dopamine. We'll see if it works. That was a good pull. Lily was a good pull there. I feel like this deck works very similarly to how... I mean, this shouldn't be too surprising, but it's... Isabelle is such a powerful clutch that it really feels like the power level of Charlie Nash when Burn was powerful. Like, it really harkens back to that, honestly. In terms of how you want to, like, play the deck. I don't know. You just want that to be your big clutch. You gotta really... Even though it didn't come up that game. Alice was good this game! Alice ain't too bad. Guys, I'm excited for Switch 2. I'm excited to play GameCube games. See, that's kind of how I feel, Oracle. Like, it's like I'm interested in the game. I'm interested in TCGs, and I'm interested in what becomes powerful and what people are doing. But yeah, it's just not fun to interface with. Like, it's very sterile, I guess. It wasn't... that's just like me justifying, like, why did I stop playing? I don't know. Do I need a big justification? It was exciting for a moment, and then it wasn't as exciting. My reason is really that it's so dang expensive. If it were cheaper, I'm sure I would still be playing. Just to have something to talk about with fellow card game geeks. Alright, we're kind of cooking right now. I guess the main reason I'm not playing is that there's other fun card games to play right now. Like, I'm kind of a little tiny bit into TEPPEN at the moment. I'm still invested. Like, I'm ecstatically excited for next season. But this last week I didn't play too much. This month I played plenty overall, but not this last week, really. What I have been playing is Monster Train. Monster Train 2 specifically. That's a very expressive, cool card game. It's a little easy at times, but I've gotten, like, now I'm cranking up the difficulty. It's getting a little harder. And learning all the new cards is always really fun. But it's like a tower defense card game, where there's, like, different rows on this train that you're trying to ride to... In the first game, you're trying to ride the train to hell. In the second game, you're riding the train to heaven. And it's kind of like TEPPEN. Like, in TEPPEN, there's 3 lanes. In Monster Train, there's also 3 lanes. There's no combo to go. I guess we'll bounce them, yeah. It's not possible anymore. Oh, wait, it's still possible. They didn't have the good effect. But that has very much been scratching my card game brain itch. Oh no, we got the -5 effect. That was not good. That was well played on their part. We need one more Explorer. I guess we should cycle and play Yuri then. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love the expressiveness of, like, how much control you have over your run compared to other card games. Like, in Slay the Spire, you're always struggling to remove cards from your deck. But in Monster Train, you can remove as many cards as you want for as many resources as you have. You just have to spend resources to control the run in whichever way you want. If you want to increase the power level, you gotta spend resources. Let's see. Or you could increase consistency, which is almost always better. But, like, there's different, like, ways you can spec your train. So currently I have it spec'd so I can duplicate cards at every, like, opportunity. I can just make copies of whatever card is in my deck that's, like, essential in helping me win. So instead of, like, looking for new cards to make powerful, I'm just, like, making one card powerful and then making a bunch of copies of it. And I'm doing that for, like, most of the runs I go on. Like, I love a roguelike where you can consistently shape it to your will. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. An epic comment. That was an epic comment. Throwback. What the heck? Meme o'clock. I thought this was the other card. What to do? I could kill everything, but it doesn't seem like the right time. Big Goonpin hours, let's go! You know it, that's why the channel is here. That's the ultimate goal of the channel, is to Goonpin. Is Goonpin hours. Or it's the motto, I suppose. We've just been talking about, what have we been talking about? We've been hating on Pokemon Pocket, which we don't, none of us play it, but we're all hating on it. We're all like, who would even play Pocket? Somebody who's like a card game casual. I'm just kidding. There's one of us in chat who plays it, so I'm just like exaggerating everything I've said. It's definitely a good game. Like a lot of appeal of card games is like something to do casually while you're like doing something else. And TEPPEN sometimes requires too much investment, while Pokemon Pocket is like the perfect, like, put that on in the background. No! Oh, they had Charge Shot. I needed to dupe. I didn't think they had Piercing. I wasn't paying enough attention. I was too busy hating! What's our win rate look like? Is it good today? Have we been biffing? We haven't been biffing it too bad. We biffed it twice at the start, then we did mostly good. That one should have been in the bag, though. We just needed to bounce. We just needed to self-bounce. Hello, happy that my favorite deck came back. I've been able to climb back up in ranks thanks to a build similar to this one. Dude, it's gonna be really good next season. Like, I'm excited to not have to play Jury and to have just plenty of room in the deck to, like, play engine, as they say in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, you were forced to play so much non-engine with Jury. It seems so wrong to describe TEPPEN in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! Engine and non-engine. But yeah, this deck is really fun. I like the flexibility of it, how you can, like, choose which direction you want to spec into. Like, if you want to go in the Manons, into Manons, and play more aggro. And not play the Explore version. It might be worth checking out the... version without Explore next season. Just focusing harder on good stuff. Till Jury is normal. I can't wait till Jury is normalized. Dude, the next season's gonna be a beautiful thing. Rose is nerfed too. Like, I was like, in my reaction, I was hyping up, like, Explore as, like, the best deck. I think that Rose is, like, a pretty big nerf to Explore, not having Rose anymore. That's gonna matter a lot for Explore. They're not gonna be able to get as far ahead. They're gonna have to, like, you know, lean even more into the comeback potential with that one card. But I think it won't be as bad without Rose. Like, they won't be getting this card. This card won't be nearly as bad in Mono Explore without Rose in the deck, I think. I'ma be real, I'ma eat that ass. Sorry, that's normally something I would only say off stream. I just like substituting lyrics for stupid things. Bang, 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 eat the anus trigger. Anyway, I didn't mean it. I take back what I said. Now I'm gonna try to employ self-control for the rest of stream and not be too much of a cringe lord. Maybe. When this wickedness consumes me. We need one more explorer. How do we get there? I guess it's time to halt them up. Oh, we could get the Explorer by playing Pizza Man. That's probably correct. Oh, something else needed to... Well, we still got the Explorer, but I still messed up. I forgot that he only levels up when something else levels up. I didn't forget that, I just didn't play around it. No, I forgot it. I'm embarrassed. What is it that gets us all these levels up? Like, I feel like we didn't hit 10 levels. We didn't... Like, how did we hit 20 that one game? It's crazy. A vengeance inside me. I can't wait to play the Dan deck next season. That's going to be so fun to play, like, a top meta deck with, like, a meme character like Dan. I think it's going to be a top meta deck. Maybe. I hope it is. It's going to be really freaking strong. Dude, I was, like, looking back at the patch notes, and I feel like it's just, like, impossible to deny the favoritism. There's often, like, a debate of, like, what color is Gung Ho's all-time favorite color? It's red. It's always and always will be red. They don't always make it, like, the #1 thing in the game. But red gets so much more favoritism. I feel like there was a lag spike there. I feel like they had the right timing and they got lag spiked. Rude. Pull the anus trigger. That's what he did in the TV show. He was like, never mind. Dang, I'm getting blowed up. The other game I'm excited for a lot of games next week. I never understood why they made the invades for 4s more expensive than their regular costs. Because they thought it would be strong or something. I don't know. It seems like the massive amount of balance to it really makes it seem like they thought it was good. Like it was supposed to be good and they were like, oops, we messed up, it wasn't good. No! What a fail. I missed my drag. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out. Had to force myself not to scream that part because it's so fun to scream. Okay, that's a good way to get back ahead. And these triple Marias, I mean, they lock the game down. It's super over with these triple Marias. Oh my gosh, you overextended. We didn't quite nail... Wait, did we? Did we nail the timing? Did she have 11 before? I don't think so. Wait, we did nail the timing because she went down by 2. That's awesome. It's always satisfying to nail those perfect anti-blocks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the starter deck they gave out was that red starter deck, and it was like not a very playable deck. I like played the deck for a while, and then I posted a version that was similar to the starter deck. I was like having fun with this. Then I started losing, and then I would get like outs a couple times on the Discord of like, "Hey dude, how do you play this?" And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually not very good. The cards are kind of low power now that the meta's figured out a little more. I was just messing around with them and built them the best I could, but. I can't wait to play those cards next season. They're gonna be so strong. This hand is okay. I probably should have shuffled it. I'm also excited to play Despair. They gave Despair a new card for its last season before it rotates. That's freaking awesome. Like TDJ Despair. I really hope that Limited. I really hope that they do not fail us and that Limited is Ace versus the People and Turnabout Festival. If they fail to provide that to us, then I am embarrassed for the Gung Ho devs. It was such a slam dunk, and they didn't do it. I guess we'll see. I shouldn't count them out yet. I'm already disappointed though that they didn't do it. Just preactive outrage. Proactive outrage. I'm proactively outraged at this. Like, it hasn't even happened, and I'm pissed off that they didn't give us Turnabout Festival. How could you, Gung Ho? I was so hyped for this new season, and you gave us something dumb like Island of Fear. People will never shut up about Island of Fear. That's always the one that the people are like, well, what if they brought back Island of Fear? Every time Limited comes up, that's always like the most talked about one. It's like, if they brought back Island of Fear, though, that'd be really crazy. This is a good play. I want to quote for Chad Stagg, but I feel like he's not going to be good, but we'll see. Dude, that's definitely one of the things I'm excited to play. Oh, you and I are fighting the same good fight, I see. 1 MP bounce time. Wait, no, it's not. I'm excited to play him with Colonel. It's going to be freaking awesome. That deck is going to kick butt. Oops. I can't do any damage to get them down into bounce range. Sucks. They're running away. People don't understand Haunted by Millionaires is a million times worse. Haunted by Memories is a million times worse. Worse than Island of Fear. But people do talk about Haunted by Memories too. That would be like kind of interesting to come back. Would it still be nasty? Well, I'm all out of Marias. I don't think I can win without those. Oh, I'm not out of Marias yet, somehow. I meant to play both Carloses, if I'm being honest. Which I shouldn't have admitted. I drag the wrong cards all the time. How do you guys put up with that? Like, when I do it on my own, at home, not streaming, I'm like embarrassed and I'm like, oh my god, I drew the wrong card. I hope I never do that on stream. And then, you know, it's just a small taste of what's to come. Which is constantly biffing it. Did they Mirage Decor our Marias to kill them? I guess they must have. We're still in this, but it's the long, grindy, purple, boring match. I should have not used that because I needed the MP to drop Herlock. I can't believe his dumb name is Herlock. Never mind, we get Herlock in time. No! Oh yeah, it's probably not relevant without buffs. I forgot that they buff things for standard. We threw at the end. Dang, I'm excited for another 10 minutes from now when I get to play a deck that I'm better at. That'll be cool. I did practice, but this deck would be hard. It's gotta be Ace versus the people. They won't fail us. Not this time. It's too much of a slam dunk. All you have to buff is stuff like Phoenix Wright. He's too much fun. He's too cool. Buff him. Probably should have shuffled. I guess it's fine. I don't know. Let's just go for broke. We drew this. That's a good card. But I was gonna say, the other game I'm excited for, I'm obviously excited for the Switch 2 for Mario Kart World, and I'm gonna play Cyberpunk. I watched the Cyberpunk Edge Runners. We'll talk about that maybe. But I'm excited for Deltarune Part 3 and 4. I've decided to start replaying Deltarune out of excitement, and it's still really good. Still very charming. There's that, all the characters have this like awareness of the world where you're like, what is this character really about? Like, everybody is so untrustworthy, I feel like. Like, everybody who loves Ralsei, but just replaying part 1, he's very suspicious. And I know this isn't like a hot take, but I feel like he knows. Oh, and the one thing I noticed that was interesting, that I didn't notice, I feel like I might have maybe heard it like mentioned before, but the first time you save in Deltarune, you save over Chris's file with your own file. So I wonder if that's going to come into play, if Chris will like fight back against our influence as the player or not. Because it's pretty clear that we are controlling Chris, like that's just how video games work. You control the character, but in this world, it's like really happening. We saved over Chris's consciousness, so we're clearly in control. And I think that Ralsei is like aware of that, and they're like playing to the player rather than Chris's emotions. They're trying to appeal to the player. It always seems like. So I'm interested if any of the potential suspiciousness of Ralsei will come to light, or if he will just continue to be a sweet boy. Because the game definitely plays on you thinking he's really cute too. It wants you to find him to be a cutie patootie. But I do not trust the goat. How could I? The only characters I trust are Lancer. And then I need to replay part 2, and I'm just replaying part 1 right now. But the villain isn't as good in part 1. I don't know why I played that down. We'll be fine. They killed it. I should focus and not talk about Deltarune. But, like, who's not excited for Deltarune? Like, come on. Like, it's impossible not to be hyped. Maybe this time he'll finally top Undertale. I'm excited to fight Jevil again to see if he's more interesting in the context of Spamton. Because Spamton was so good and so interesting. Added so much to the world. Ooh, no. Just kills a unit when we use an action while there's a unit on the field, so we can use an action with nothing on the field, and we're fine. Now let's just go like this. It's a little greedy, a little overly aggressive, but I think it was good. Let's lock them down. Let's get Allison here even. Let's get going. She's good magnet for removal. Oh ho ho, they didn't have any left. Awesome. Wasted an MP, did I? Well. Wasted a unit, did I? We would have been able to block with her next turn if we hadn't used that card. Now we have to wait longer. Maybe it was correct to halt. Maybe that was Hero Art time. We can go for this, that would be pretty good. Incredible equalizing. That's only the first one though. Can you play through all of them? They're within the range where they can't. If we get down to 9 exactly, then we can still win. This card's doing a ton for us right now. Oh, they had to delete it in the only way that fully deletes it. I thought that was eerie. Everybody looks the same in this deck. They're both mans holding their arms at similar portions. I don't know, it's hard to tell the cards in this deck apart for me. No, it wouldn't have worked. It would have still been alive when it... I was thinking if I could have played Watcher in there, but no. That was really close. Hate this meta. I want the next meta to be more combo focused. I want the next meta to be one where I can play that other Halt card that's more cooler. Halt. I want the next meta to be suitable to this card and be in a fast meta. Not a meta like where we just played. Not a meta where I play this card. I want the meta to change for the better. I would rather play not this card. It let us win that time. I'd rather play this card and win with this card. Please, Gung Ho. Hopefully your changes were good. Hopefully they work and that's exactly what happens. I guess we'll see in a couple of days. Only a few days, right? Like, how many days? Only 4 days until the next season. I'm so hyped. There's so much gaming to look forward to right now. It's truly an amazing time to be a gamer. The other game I'm excited for is Cyberpunk 2077. I never played it. It's coming to Switch 2. I'm going to play that. I watched the anime. The anime was really good. It was very dark. Very full of misery. Like, there was a bunch of, like, characters who, like, wanted to live peaceful lives, and, like, the world doesn't let them. It's very good show. Okay. Like, the protagonist, David, is, like, this, like, straight-A kid who's, like, from the streets, and he's, like, trying to rise up and, like, change his social standing in the world, but because he's, like, a street kid, I think they're actually called street kids. It wasn't an intentional reference to the lore. I'm just happy I can play some sort of serviceable monsters for next season, because Blazing Wall got buffed. And Logia Cruise. Logia Cruise is going to be cracked. I can't wait to play Logia Cruise. Nice. Would have been better to block with Eternity, but I didn't have time to choose. But yeah, the main character is like this like straight A kid who's like this like he's like borderline Miles Morales, like he's Mr. Perfect. But he's like he's almost a great role model, coming from the streets, to, rising up against all odds. But he's bullied just for like his social standing, which I guess like maybe happens, like that probably happens to people. So it's like realistic, man. But he's bullied for going to this rich school, and he doesn't fit in, and he like tries to like carry his mother's dream and stuff. But in the city, you can't have your own, like, idealism never survives in the city. And the city is like freaking badass in the show. Like, they really do a good job of capturing like the scale of the city and making it like like a powerful thing is like the setting. Yeah, I'm just excited to play it. And the show, like you're rooting for this kid, like you want to see him go down the good path, but in the city, it's not possible really to like stay on the good path. Like, he starts messing with some dark stuff, and like giving his humanity up, it's like pretty intense. Like, everybody has like mechanical parts in the setting, so when he starts getting them, it's like, dude, this is how this story is gonna end. Like, the guy who gives them to him even tells him that there's like a line where it's like, you either die a hero or you burn out in this city or something like that. And you're like, okay, this character dies. Like, everybody's gonna die in this show. It's an hour now. We can switch decks soon. But there's like a scene where he's just like walking along, and like the city is like his walk to school is like in such a shitty part of town, but the town is so massive and impressive that it really makes it seem cool. Like, they're trying to convey like the oppressive nature of the city and like how dour it is to live in this world, but instead they make the city seem kind of badass. Like, it's like there's like it's like there's like major novelty in the world, even though it's like so sad. Okay, we got to bounce. We got to bounce. Although I guess I wouldn't want to live in Cyberpunk because my life would be worthless in the end. Okay, we did it. We win. I don't want to talk spoilers on the show, but there's like one line where these two characters are talking, and they're like, "My only hope is that you live," is what one of them says to the other. And at that very moment, it's like, all right, you got to call which one of them dies. One of these two characters lives and the other one dies. And you know, I wasn't a smart enough scriptwriter. I called wrong. I thought that the girl would die. But the girl lives, and she's left with the burden of having to carry on with her own dream, having not like her one hope. I did win. I won that match, didn't I? I thought I won. I guess maybe there was an easier way to win. Oh, we're supposed to switch decks now. We'll do one more, I guess. I didn't mean to, though. Because they were board locked. Oh, I didn't need to go for the Great Escape. I didn't need to get spicy. I didn't think about hero art. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I just panicked, and I knew that going for Great Escape into Isabel has worked in the past, so I was just like, I'll just do what works. Didn't think about doing the smart thing. Yeah, I guess the correct thing was to play chicken with Great Escape and only wait to do it when they did. Maria is such a weird card. Like I'm almost glad they didn't nerf it because it's so interesting that we're gonna put up with it longer, see how it shakes out in more new metas. Maybe it's fair. Sure feels broken, but you know, maybe it's fair. Sure is interesting, yeah. Like the way that it can make you lose is very interesting, but it only really matters in the purple mirror. Like the only other deck that can play at that level is purple. They didn't need to do that. It already kills my guy. They did that for the life, I guess. It's about time to switch to charge. I'm like I was supposed to switch. I messed up. Marie doesn't need a nerf at all. She has proper downsides. I guess that's true, but she's definitely one of the strongest cards of all time. See, nerfed Jury couldn't even get me out of this situation, so I'm just practicing for next season. Like he's at 6, needs to be at 8. Okay, I think we got this in the bag. I think the bag has been secured. Kinda wanna halt that. I let them get that -2 MP effect. I got greedy. They probably have multiple Kents ready. I should use hook shot. Maybe I should have just let that hit. I don't know. Still looking for Isabel. Damn. I didn't say it was the strongest card ever. I just said it was one of the strongest cards ever. But yeah, Legendary V is probably up there too. Darn, I played it early and got destroyed. Are you joking me? That's embarrassing. Yeah, this deck is better with a different hero art. It's better with Shadowblade. I can admit that to myself and to everybody here. Whoa. I thought I just lost. But I did in fact forget that it was going to do that. No. I needed to halter, yeah. Darn. I wanted to let it die and then I thought I would hit, but no. So that goes, that's a 12-12 to something in hand. Oh geez. I'm out of Maria's, so I'm out of healing. Can't go for that yet. Because I need the MP to block whatever their 12-12 is. There it is. Do you find my gameplay interactive? Perhaps not. Okay, this is a hard deck. Yay, we did pretty good. Overall, that was a pretty good rate with Halt. Definitely one of my worst decks, but we did okay with it. Let's reward ourselves with some chill charge shot. We're playing this similar to how Kumo Mech plays it. I really think the I'll make you pay tech is super smart to search for combo, but more importantly to thin the deck for Blunny Dongo, for the Flunny Bunny. I kind of want to cut this card for another Maede. I think I'm just going to do that now because I was playing with it earlier and I wasn't really doing much. Well, I guess it's good for Ryunosuke. It summons another Ryunosuke. We'll keep it for that. For that specific one-off combo that will maybe sometimes win us the game. Alright. It's a chill night, y'all. I'm feeling good. Not good about this hand, but I'm feeling good about playing a combo deck. I'm excited to kick some butt now. I wonder if this person is playing Halt. They're playing Shadowblade. That could imply Halt, or it could imply Faiths. I have faith that they're playing Halt. Because it would be more interesting. We fought like 1 or 2 mirror matches, right? When we were playing Halt. Hopefully. Yeah. I wanted to face Halt, you dingus. Oh yeah. Now the question is, do I go for this right now? Yeah, I guess the patch was announced. Yes, the changes are here, and the card in front of you, right now, Leviathan is being nerfed. I did a little React video. The React video, like, it cut out the part where I said hello, though, so it's not a very good video because I didn't say hello to you guys. But otherwise, it's a good video. Other than one glaring mistake, it's pretty good. They were like, oh no, they hit combo, and they're gonna hit more combo, and they're too good. Yay, good deck. Can we climb to top 100 with this? This deck is strong. I could climb to top 100 with this. What's top 100, I wonder? It's probably really, 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 really high, because it's the longest season frickin' ever. Okay, never mind. I'll scroll the normal way. Kumo Mech did it. It's 2K for top 100. It's pretty high. No Rush is the only change, but otherwise, that was a good guess. As I was looking at, that was the one card where, like, as I was looking at it, it took me, like, 30 seconds to notice the change. I was like, they didn't change anything! I cut that part out of my reaction, but I was like, they didn't change it at all! They also nerfed Rose. Rose is nerfed. She gives back 2 less MP. And the big, most important nerf is they distrominated Jury. Jury is bad now. Probably. Jury's like mid at least. But she costs 5 MP and she only deletes something with 8 HP or more. So it's not like a universal answer that's more efficient than everything else. It's like a little bit balanced. It's like a good tech card now. I hope I don't have to see her dumb face. That's just me hating. Like, it's fine if she shows up in the next season as, like, a decent tech card. If people are, like, still playing her, then I respect it. It's probably, like, decent to play. You probably have to play it well next season, so I'll respect it next season. Oh, no. That's fine, I guess. You can have that. Whoa. This dude is popping off. Popping off with the basics. Stinkin' hadinkin', dude. You can't beat me with that. I don't know what this person is up to. They should have surrendered by now. What? You've got to play, at least play Colonel, like, there's a better way to do this than what you're doing. Just a machine fan, I guess. Just a Mega Man machine fan. At least they didn't make me run down the 21 HP. Six points, yeah. I feel bad beating him up. There was never a chance, especially just with the matchup of green on red. Very unfavored. And see, the title of the stream is still accurate. I'm playing purple without the nerfed cards. I'm not even playing purple. Wait, so it's not accurate. But without the nerfed cards, it's still true. The Master of Jill. This person is such a memer. I wonder if they're going to play a good deck this time. They play such many memes. They will not beat my Karen unless they play around it. We'll just use this silky smooth woman. Silky smooth lady. Never mind, though. They played like right on 7. They knew it was coming. They knew what they had to fear. What are you doing? Why do you play that? This person has so much experience and they still choose to play Volvidon. Oh, that was beastly. That was a good play. I got hit by Neon Tiger. I took the 1 damage effect. No. Oh my god. This is why they play Volvidon, because it's broken. What's happening? What's happening? I mean, my brain is just telling me to go for the stupid simple line. There was like 2 instances of the Gina effect, it seemed like. That was like a lot of HPs. Alright, we're cooking now. Why do you play such a smash deck? Why do you play such a weird deck, Halak?
No, I can't. I can't let it end here.
Systems fully charged. Use this power to end all conflict.
It is badass that they're playing Ryu. Ryu is a badass card.
There's no point. Just accept your fate.
I guess that's a good card. I mean, like, sure, it's like not the worst card. Oh, he didn't even have very many. He had less than 7 explorers.
You'll only hurt yourself.
Not
Your energy.
I'm still in it.
He already had it, actually. He already had that effect. I was a second too late.
All conflict.
Oh, well. That was really weird. Cadillac is such an anomaly.
To find my true purpose.
Finally, we're playing a good deck. I also kind of want to play Heart Tank, but it will be really, really bad. So we're going to play this until we lose.
You're not in my database.
Oh my, these are big points if we can win. We can turn this into a climbing stream. Like, we can make some stakes out of this match. Let's make things exciting. Let's try to win and, like, climb rank. Let me get back in the invested pose. I was, like, all stretching out and, like, relaxing, but now is not the time for relaxment. That's freaking cool. We just beat a player who played that card. Now we're gonna lose to somebody who played that card. Do I think Big Green will come back? I hope so. I'm gonna play it. I'm definitely gonna try it out. Lock isn't as good. It'll have to compete with, like, Sekio is, like, the biggest thing that would be, like, a problem for it, I think. Oh, man. I didn't see the Gingham Fats. I needed to drop Gingham Fats.
Critical damage sustained. Fully charged.
I'm basically fuck screwed. Oh my gosh! They got fuck screwed. I didn't mean to say that, but they got beat bad. They got blown up. They've been smackledorfed.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a big, delicious amount of points.
Find my true purpose.
Oh my gosh, we're climbing. Can we top 100? I wonder. What? I don't know why I used such language. I'm sorry for using such language, you guys. What happened? We slaughtered. We popped off with hero art. We went for, oh, I don't remember. I'm too busy living in the moment, living in the future. Freaking annoying. At least we dealt with it. Let me think. How did we win that last match? We went for this guy after we went for another card. I don't remember what the first card was. Oh my god.
Critical damage sustained.
We have the upper hand. And this is for you.
I'm about to cry. I didn't cry. But I didn't do my play because I was like waiting to see what their play was. That was kind of dumb.
The stage is set for the
System
final
fully
act.
charged.
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I did really bad that match. I did really super bad that match. I'm really embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed. I did super bad. Everybody close your eyes. If you weren't looking, don't look back. If you were looking away, continue to look away. Win streak has ended. Alas. That was a really good streak. It was mostly with... Oh, it was 4 of them were with Charge Shot. Alas. I screwed up really bad. But we never look back. There's no time like the present to make more or less mistakes. To unmistake myself. To redeem myself is what I'm looking for. The time is now to not fail again. Okay, hopefully this doesn't add my 8 in. Devil Breaker, huh? Fuck Jury! I'm sick of that card. Oh my god, I've always hated every Jury card. Her cards are so anti-fun, they're always so pushed. Well, you know, I guess the other lock one was fine. The one from... Couldn't possibly tell you what the lock set was. TB8 maybe? That was an okay one, because it wasn't too strong. And they tried to buff it. It was like the original Rose.
Say your prayers. Bingo.
Oh, nice, nice.
Conflict.
I was really lucky.
Let's get airborne. Say your prayers.
Oh, they get to do it too. Woohoo! Yeah.
Hurt yourself.
I'm not done.
Fully charged.
Say your prayers.
Hmm.
Pure energy becomes pure strength.
Probably just save up for Naruhodo. His name is Naruhodo, right? It's not just Ryunosuke. Easy claps. Simple as easy claps.
To find my true purpose.
Alright, let's do a couple more with Charge Shot, then I kind of want to play Heart Tank. Big Green. I have it built. I practiced a little bit with Heart Tank, and it wasn't the worst thing in the world when I wasn't getting juried. The more important thing for Big Green that will make it better is that Lock will be worse, Leviathan won't be so bad, Rose won't be so popular, like the surrounding things will be better for Big Green. Oh, and hopefully it could do okay against Thunder Edge, maybe. That could be cool. It does good against a Drio Open, but maybe not so much against I mean, it does good against the one that's not named Drio. Phase. It does good against a Phase Open, but not so much a Drio Open. I guess maybe Phase kills Marisa. No, I think Marisa survives. She survives with like 2. Assuming she gets her effect. Which, yeah, she should. I mean, not always. What? My timing was good. Come on, man. Poop. We're getting pooped in. This deck got nothing changed. Not that it needs it, I don't think, but we're going to live in a world where this is a stronger deck. That will be interesting. Yay, it worked. I really want to ascend Virgil and kill it that way, but it won't work. So we'll go up to 8. There we go. Should have waited a moment longer. So I could have gone for perfect partners. Hopefully it'll be fine. Behold. Gotta keep my man alive. And as long as they don't draw like a specific destroy, they did. Damn it. It's all on Virgil. Another specific destroy? No, but it's just as bad. I thought it did 7, not 8. Oh well. I swear I had my timing fine.
This power to end all conflict.
We could have won this if I played slightly better at that one part. Oh well. Let's switch to big green. Or do we do one more so we don't lose? No, we'll just switch to big green. Back below 19. Darn. We did good climbing today.
Why do I fight?
A biggest greenest? Like biggest dickus? I had a very good friend in Rome named the biggest greenest. Alright, I need to not act too loopy. Not make Monty Python reference. There's nothing more sinful than quoting Monty Python word for word. This guy's awesome. Is this Bob Barbas with Charge Shot for some reason? I guess frickin' so. Yeah, there's the Bob. Do they have what do they have to heal with? Do they even have heals? There's no demon heals. I don't know what they're doing. It's really weird. I'm uncomfortable.
Systems fully charged. All right.
Alright, I think we win already though. Wait, we hit the fun part of stream where we win easy by doing silly things. This is our easiest matchup. Like, there's no way anything else is this easy for this deck. What are you about to activate? Are you about to activate something to go with that, sir?
Critical damage sustained.
Why did you do that? Why did you activate Charge Shot? To what end exactly? Oh, they got that. Now I'm impressed. Now we're talking.
Critical damage sustained.
Oops, I dragged to the wrong... Whatever. You know, it doesn't matter. We win anyway. I dragged really fast and it went to the wrong unit. But you know, it's fine because we win anyway. I mean, yeah, this is like the most favored matchup ever. Hooray! Big Green's gonna be good! This is a good omen!
To find my true purpose.
If there could ever be a stress test for Big Green, that was a perfect stress test. Are we gonna take Big Green to top 100? If we win, like, if we do nothing but win for the rest of stream, we might get top 100, you guys. With Big Green. That would be freaking cool. Castell, this will be good food for my points. This is a good hand. This fire is out of control. And we'll burn it, we'll burn it, we'll burn it, we'll burn it down. Darn, if only they didn't have Rose, we could have won. I think we are... Frickin' frick, dude. Such sadness for me in this world. I experienced such great tragedies. Such constant, horrible tragedies befall me. These unbearable pains are like no other. Man, get your yucks in while you can, Castell. 'Cause it won't be there for long.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
If they don't have another jury, we have a chance. Maybe they don't have another jury, you know? Maybe. Clueless.
This should come in handy. Time to repair.
How clueless could I be? Awful format. Just a bad format. This season was terrible. I hated this season. We're at the end of stream. We're at the end of the month. I can be completely honest and say I didn't like this season. This was probably my least favorite TEPPEN season. Like, there wasn't a deck that clicked with me. Charge Shot, yeah, I liked Charge Shot a lot. But then the meta itself was like very hostile to Charge Shot. Like, it was hard to play Charge Shot. We can go back to Charge Shot, but but Lock like insta wins against Charge Shot. Explore's pretty good against Charge Shot. We'll keep playing Big Green, but that last match made me pretty mad. As long as we don't face any jury players, we're gonna do good. Yeah. Feels good to play a strong thing and, you know, probably win off of it. We're up against Ashura Senku. I'm not too scared of that. Is it Revenge? No, it's Frenzy. Frenzy's best card doesn't reach to our 7 and 8, so I think we literally win by default. Damn you. Your voice is so silly, Akuma. You're all like, meh. Okay, that was pretty good. It's time to go for this 10 MP play. I'm excited about it. On the next turn. Oh. Well, I'll still go for it anyway. Haunted by Memory Charge Shot needs to be nerfed in PM. That would be awesome. Like frickin' that original X. He doesn't. Yeah, he should buff himself. He should be self-sufficient. That would be way cooler. That would get my rocks off. Like the thought of X being stronger. Holy, that's hot. We lose. Wait, do we have Source of the Evil in hand? We do. We can still win. Okay, that's the only thing that could have saved us. So we're saved thanks to Source. Dramatic. I'm so dramatic. Pretend that was a face desk. I tried. We can't even beat Frenzy with Big Green. That's like our most favorite matchup in the world. The deck just ain't it. Maybe it'll be a little better next season, but I don't know. Did we win with it yet? We beat that first person, right? We beat the Charge Shot player. Yeah, I want cards that are like full combo, like a single card that gets you set up for Charge Shot. I don't want to have to draw like 3 cards in the right order like we do now. I want to just be able to play X, and then later when I draw the next X, I can play the X. And other things that are flexible with it. Big Green. I don't know. I don't know. We're just trying. We're just trying stuff out. It's the end of the season. I've got nothing to lose. I went the whole season without playing a funny deck, and now we're going to play a funny deck. Not super advisable, I will say. And here comes the jury to ruin my day. Oh, it didn't come. It didn't attack. We're winning. We're losing. We're losing really bad. I guess the only extra thing I played down was the little lion man. So it could have been worse, but still. It still was quite a shock to my heart system. My little heart really can't take it.
Systems fully charged. All right. This is handy. Time to repair.
Figured they'd draw her sooner or later. I'm excited for next season when I'll be really incredulous to getting hit by those. I'll be like, what are you doing? Come on, man. Can I encounter a non-purple player, maybe?
My mission is complete. I can't stop yet.
Like, I want to play these cards. I want to play a fourth of the a fourth of the card pool for green is like irrelevant. One whole set is bad because of jury. So sad. If we lose again, I guess we'll switch back to charge shot. We got like a good streak on charge shot. But I'm not here to win. I'm here to just have fun.
Maverick in sight. You leave me no choice.
I don't like it when you're right.
This person has jury in their deck. We don't stand a chance. You know, I do have the ability to high roll though. If we could just draw like Frank. I did this to one person from the Discord. It's Frank into Yuri, into Toxic Yuri, into Perfect Partners. That would beat this person. That would most assuredly beat this person. It's just really unlikely that we hit that.
You only hurt yourself.
What a mess.
You only hurt yourself.
What a mess.
So much power.
Your work.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
There it is. Oh my gosh, we stand a chance. We could win with Yuri. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. There's a good chance we could win with Yuri. Yeah, that sucks. They wasted it though. They kind of wasted it. Okay, on the next turn, we're gonna wait for Yuri. Alright, inshallah, victory by cheese.
Fully charged.
So sad.
Critical damage.
There was no hope but for to play it again. And what good is a but for?
Systems fully charged.
Already had one blockable. That was unfortunate for me. Embarrassing.
All right. This is handy.
Hmm.
Repair.
Can we win off of this memeing? Seemingly not.
Critical damage
Looks like
sustained.
we have the upper hand here.
All right. This is
I
handy.
mean, we're still in it.
Critical damage
Looks like
sustained.
we have the upper hand here.
Oh, that sucked.
My mission is complete. I can't stop yet.
I think Maria is the problem card. Purple is still going to be really strong as long as it has Maria. I don't know how her downside possibly matters. Oracle earlier said that it's balanced because it has a downside. I don't know about that.
I won't hold back.
If you don't mind, would you step aside?
It's only balanced in the purple mirror because it can lose you the mirror match, but it's not balanced against any other color. I mean, we basically lose at deck select, man. We basically auto-lose from choosing the deck we chose. This is such BS. I really hated this season, dude. Well, at least I did something stupid. Maybe we can win. I gotta stop getting down in my feels. Like, I'm so bad about that sometimes. Maybe we can still have cheeseburger in the end. Let's see. It's worth it to do this just to get the 4 MP. Turn 2 into 2. I mean, we turned 4 MP into 4 MP. It was kind of like a mid-play. Especially when they're charging up for jury. So cringe. Oh, they tried to stop us. They must not have jury. Alright, I'm locked in. We'll do the smart thing. We'll take it slow. Oh my gosh, we're gonna body them unless they have... Wow, we got a win! They didn't have Sherlock and they didn't have jury. I think that Marisa would have won would have still won if they had... No, Sherlock would have done it. Sherlock would have beat us. Amazing! Big Green can beat people! It can high roll, yay! A win with Big Green, very hard fought victory. A hard fought high roll in the first minute. That's the gameplay I'm here for. I'm here for fast and loose and dirty. I love a match that ends in the first minute. One of my favorite seasons ever was the Heart Tank Breath of Fire, Breath of Resistance, maybe it was. The Storm Owl, Snarf those are just sounds. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. The Nibble Snarf deck, there was this monster that summoned Storm Owl from your deck every time. And then after you summoned the monster, it had like a negative effect. But it always got you the specific target that you wanted, so it was just busted. And then you could ascend over it as like fodder for Chun-Li, the strongest ascend of all time. We might be cooking. How much art charge is it? Art charge 2? It gets me up to the threshold.
Systems fully charged. All right, this should come in handy. Time to repair. You'll only hurt yourself.
Heck yeah, I was like just thinking like there's still a chance that the 50 we don't pull Lucius and it goes to Zangief, but we won both 50-50s. I think that wins us the game, except for, I mean, I can't believe I say these things. Except for that. Wampa bampa bow. All in on Yuri. We've got our wins. We can afford to take a loss. We won the last one or whatever. Floop-de-doop-de-doo. Well, I messed up by doing the things I did. Oh well, I didn't have enough MP. I didn't know how to count that much damage I had. I don't know how to count 14 damage. I don't know how to count 10 damage lines in the future. That was too much charging. Was there a better play to go for? I guess I could have played it without the special card. But even then, I think we would have taken too much damage for that too, just because we would have had the not shields. We would have not had the shields. I don't know if it would have been better. Dark Destruction. They can't destroy any of our big units. We're super favored in this matchup, obviously. Oh, this is a hand. Let's just start with Leafan. Oh, didn't get any better. I was hoping it would get better. Misplay. I thought they were about to, you'll regret this. Which on Leaf Fun would have been a little bit greedy. It's over. I'll play out Zangief, but then it's just over. It's possible that they don't have anything to do with Zangief, but no, there's no way. They have more pressure on board than we do now. They have a faster clock than we do. If we're just running the clock, then we're losing. Terrible. No, or somebody asked earlier. Dragoon asked if I thought Big Green would be good next season. I don't really think it's going to be good next season. Unless Limited gives it good cards, like Brilliant Turnabout. It could be good with Brilliant Turnabout, I guess. These are like the weakest iteration of Big Green. Like, we've had such powerful Big Green decks in the past. This is like a shadow of those. Because it's not all Big Green focused. Like, a lot of the weakness does come from these little dudes, like these Leafens and these Luciuses, because they're not always good to play, while the big units pretty much are always good to play. That hand was okay. This hand is better, though. Alright, I think this might be the last one. Maybe there's one more. Let's see. I guess we'll see. I'm gonna do one more after this. This match was awful. This was not a match. This is what happens when you play Big Green. Scantulus, channel the green. Okay, I'll try. Let me smoke a quick bowl real quick. I'll be right back, you guys. That's my attempt at making the bong sound, but I can't do it. I don't know how to make the bong sound. Okay, you know what? We're going on to the next one.
Can't stop yet.
We got slaughterized for playing a bad card. I'm excited for Red. Next season, having Legiacris in, like, generic red stuff decks will be fun. Like, having Legiacris and BB Hood, that's a lot of control damage. And then the other things from core, like, Red's core stuff is so good. Blackout. We probably get slaughterized. We're probably going to do one with Charge Shot just to end on a dub. This hand's pretty good. Has a lot going for it. Has nothing going for it. That's really annoying. That's game losing. We cannot possibly beat them. Because they're never going to take that block. Terrible card. That's probably the worst I've ever been high rolled by Lilith. That was the worst matchup I've seen Lilith ever. I don't think I've ever seen Lilith get that big. Like, I'm not even joking. I know it can get bigger than that, but I don't think I've ever seen it get that big on my personal TEPPEN device. 4, we can go for 5 in a row. We can take 5 L's in a row before we switch to charge shot. But wow, this deck is extremely, extremely frustrating to play in a purple meta. Like, it's just truly so annoying. Like, I had fun this stream, for the most part. Charge Shot was awesome. But playing Big Green was beyond terrible. Like, this was... do you see what I'm talking about? This is awful to play. It sucks so bad. I'm not counting this one. We're gonna try one more time to see if we can get somebody who we stand a fucking chance against. But oh my god. Big Green was like... Big Green is so poorly designed. There is no juice for the squeeze. It's like trying to milk a bone. It's like trying to milk a rock. It's trying to get... That's a real saying. Trying to extract milk from a rock or whatever. Or something like that. Trying to make this deck work is futile, man. You can cheese people sometimes, you can high roll sometimes, but like it's so unlikely. We might be able to win if we can get Karen in there. We'll drop her on 7.5, because I'm not going to get... Okay. They don't have a destroy yet. Boop, 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 boop. It's impossible to beat purple. Can we beat black? Now they activate the card. Okay, maybe it takes 5 MP for that one destroy. I want to get aggressive, but I fear Dirge. I feel like I have to respect Dirge. So Zangief is the best way to do that and still maintain and still build value. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad she survived that split damage. Okay, at least we can seal that guy. Definitely. Damn it. Oh, damn it. That's the losing play. That's the moment we lost. We were in the game until that happened.
sustained.
Let's just assume I would have lost the 50-50 anyway. I mean, I guess it's just too much to ask for all of the decks to be relevant. Like they can just design cards and have them be bad, I guess. That's okay. That's fine. Like, this deck, it's not meant to be good. It's supposed to be bad. That's okay. That's okay for the Jets to do that. Guys, I'm so excited for next season when it's better. Let's not play that deck ever again.
The answer is out there somewhere.
That was so annoying. I hated those 5 matches we just played. I'm so sad right now, you guys. Let's just get a win and end stream and never look back on those 5 games. Let's never think about Big Green again. This one we could have we could have maybe beat this person with Big Green. Maybe I should have kept trying. I mean, we didn't go lose every match with Big Green. We got like 1 or 2 in there. It's a great starter. Oh my god. Now I'm scared for real. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'm triggered right now. It's the last time I have to see any of this nonsense. Jesus Christ. The fact it's getting nerfed is making me way madder. I mean, I'm way madder because they're playing cards that aren't supposed to work like this. That they've acknowledged are a mistake. Alright, calm down. We can still win. I got broken down by those Big Green matches, guys. Those matches really took it out of me. It plays a random unit. It's just going to play one of the crappy ones. You're kidding. Had such a low chance to grab Gil and it did. That's so unfair.
Critical damage sustained. Pure energy becomes pure strength.
Oh my god. They're so good. Not what I would have shot out. My god. Insanity. I am mentally and physically exhausted by this stream. By playing Big Green, I have been defeated, even though Charge Shot was pretty easy. I was like, anything but a destroy. Okay, it's fine. Okay, as long as you don't play Big Green, as long as you play Charge Shot specifically, you can win pretty good. That's not getting out of the starting gate. I was like, they could have Dirge though. They didn't, thankfully. Oh my gosh, this person's insane. Judge, are you joking me right now? Thankfully, it still had Charge Shot. Ah! I regret playing Blue Big Green. I regret it. Like, I knew it would be bad for my practice, but I didn't think it would be that bad. Charge Shot's still amazing. Charge Shot brings me a smile to my face as a green player. 6 in a row with Heart Tank. 4 before that. We got two big wins with Heart Tank, though. But overall, that's a 2-11 win rate for Heart Tank. That's terrible. Charge Shot, on the other hand, barely drops games. Charge Shot has like the inverse win rate of Heart Tank. Anyway, thank you guys for putting up with the part where I was losing a lot and like kind of whining about it. I'll try not to do that again. But this season wasn't my favorite one. So next season I will be much more excited to play. I will be much more enthusiastic about the game, I believe. And, you know, it'll be a lot of the same because we still streamed every week. That was kind of hard. I almost didn't stream today because I was like, do I really want to play this dumb meta? But I'm glad we did. It was fun hanging out with y'all. It's always a blast to stream. I'm always glad to make a little content about my favorite game, even when it's not in the best state. And now they're listening, so the game will change. The game will be fun. There's a lot of stuff coming next season to look forward to. So I hope that you guys are as excited as I am for next week, where we will once again be playing TEPPEN in a new exciting world of like I'll probably talk a little bit about Deltarune tomorrow, the next stream, because Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 are going to be out, and I'll probably play those before stream. Anyway, I hope that all y'all had a good night and continue to have a good night. I'll see you next week, or eventually, or maybe never again, who knows. But thank you all for coming out. As always, I'm Sconchulous, and I'll see you in the next one.